Hi, welcome to Blueprints. This is stream 13 or part 13 of my playthrough, and we are on day 25. I'm just going to load into the game, but while we're standing in the foyer of the house, I have some stuff to show you. So let's just get into it. I'll turn my chat back on so you guys can see each other. There we go. Hello, Tef. We have a few different things that we kind of want to do. One of them is to try and figure out how to drain the fountain, which isn't actually a fountain, it's just a pool, which is out there, because if we can do that, I think we can go back down into the tomb, which we found out about last time. If we get, I think last time I wanted to get the pool room, because the pool room gives us the pump room, which is, I think, maybe how we do it, but I don't know for certain. We're also still looking for the White Queen. We're also... Hold on. We're looking for the White Queen. We're looking for the way to drain the fountain. We're looking to see if we can get the bookshop, maybe, because there's stuff that we still haven't learned that I would like to learn. But it's very much, we're going to have a lot of really... It's basically going to have to be... The RNG is going to have to be really on our side, because otherwise we're not going to get what we need for the bookshop. But one more thing before we actually dive into it. I completely forgot about this until I was editing last week's stream about an hour before today's stream started. And I was like, wait a minute, I was supposed to fix this. So I have quickly not edited exactly because I'd already had it, but I've adjusted the map because it wasn't quite lined up. It's still not perfect, but it's close enough that I'm happy with it. You can see where everything goes. But one thing I wanted to point out that I don't think we noticed before is there is writing. I don't have a cursor to point at, but you can see under where it says 9 to North Lever, there is a 10 that says 10 buried floor plan, which I didn't see because it's very, 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 very faint. So yeah, that's another thing that I need to shrink it back down. There it is. But yeah, so we found this last time when we did the tomb. The tomb gave us so much stuff. It was ridiculous. There were so many things that we found out and we learned and we solved. And I'm so glad that we had stuff like the chapel beforehand, because otherwise we would have to go up and come down. But I had it all written down. That's why you write down everything. Can I get my positive affirmation, please? Oh, yes. Sorry. I got distracted. Let me quickly do that, and then we will get into the rest of the game. Right. So, first things first. I'm gonna pick up my allowance. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna pick up my allowance. I hit E because I'm so used to playing Fallout. Is it even Fallout that does E interactions? I think it is. We're not gonna put the coins into the fountain until we've had a look at the outside room, because if the outside room leads us into getting, we're trying to do like a lot of coins run, try and get the vault or the observatory or whatever, all those stuff. You remember this from last time, I don't need to explain the plan. Then I won't put my coin in the fountain, but if it doesn't give us that, I will. So we're gonna... Now, last time I got the shelter and I didn't pick it, I regretted it. The schoolhouse, I do really want to do the classrooms, because I want to learn about more stuff. But also if I pick the classrooms, we're less likely to get other stuff, so that does kind of scupper any other plans that we have. I'm curious about there has any dig spots. I haven't seen any, but it doesn't mean there aren't any or they don't randomly appear. There's also part of the laboratory experiments is if a certain something happens, it can cover the driveway in dig spots. Well, I don't think they call it that. They call it mud or something, but it means that you can like dig a bunch of times. Last time we can redraw a great number of times for the correct room. Should we do the schoolhouse and see what we get? I kind of feel like being a bit risky and going for the schoolhouse and seeing if we get any more stuff to do with the history of the place, because there's like a mini puzzle in each of them to solve, but we don't really have we can't really do anything with it yet, so I'm kind of interested to see what happens when we get to the 3rd grade, because we've only done 1 and 2. Yeah, let's do learning. Let's do learning. Let's do learning. As if I was a teacher, I'd get everyone to chant that. Okay. Do I want to waste the steps going in? Last time there was like a key in there. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go in. Herbie. Now, I've read that stuff, so I'm not gonna read that again. Also, if you can hear a maniacal laugh, you probably won't be able to hear it because it's quite far away from you. But if you can hear it, Joe is currently doing an audition. So, he has to laugh like a maniac, and I didn't know this until about 5 seconds ago when I started hearing it, and I was like, that's Joe acting. I can tell that that's not him laughing like that, and it is actually him putting on a voice, but, ugh, disappointing, nothing in here. I'll try and be a bit quicker today, but no guarantees, you guys know me. We're gonna take ages on every single room because we want to make sure we don't miss anything. Now, Hoodlum said in our Discord, because we have, if you're not on our Discord, you should come and join. We have an entire channel about game stuff, and we've got one topic about blueprints, so you can mute it if you don't want to know spoilers. But if you want to theorize with us, you can come along and join that. But Hoodlum said in that channel that they'd seen something about the observatory. They didn't say anything about it, but they were like, you might... Yes, it is there! That's crazy. I wish it wasn't so high up, because that's going to be really hard to get power to it. Let's see what we can do. But if we're not doing a run where we're trying to buy the books, I don't want to draw the observatory. I said this all last time, in case you weren't here. The next observatory reward that we get is 50% off in every shop. And I don't know if we're ever going to get that again, because I don't know if it's going to come back around. So I'm trying not to get the observatory until we know for certain that we can go to the shop, because otherwise the book costs me 50 gold. And I'm nowhere near getting 50 gold regularly. Even if I get the vault, it's still only about 25. Actually, no, is it like... I think it might be 40 in the vault. I can't remember now. What I also want to check... Actually, can I do it from house history? I go back to the previous day. Day 24. Was it the foundation I was going to look at? No. Oh, no, I forgot what I was going to check because I started talking. There was... was it the classroom? I think I was maybe trying to figure out how much the classroom costs, but it doesn't show me from there anyway, so we're gonna go until we find... Oh my god, the foundation's broom 1? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Cornerstone of the house, unvarying and unchanging. The foundation is one of the only constants in the estate which we can truly rely. I guess that's because the outside we can rely on, but the natural cavity was hollowed directly out of the mountain itself, where its stone and earth walls display an underlying coarseness that the rest of the mansion conceals. I think we have to get power to it. I think that must be the plan. Anyway, sorry. We're looking for the classroom. And I'm going to probably look right over it because I'm so used to looking at everything. So I just want to figure out if... Is it there? No, it's walking closer. Locker room, music room, pantry room, vault, drawing room, study. Is it a fancy special room? Is it this one? Oh, it is! It was a studio edition. Ah, it does cost a gem. Okay, so when you said it's a gem run, that's what I thought you were referencing. Which often you measure off new floor plans for each of these rooms in your house. So we do need to make sure we prioritize gems as we're looking around this run. There is also, as we saw on the map, but we're not there at the moment. The map is of the underground, which we are not there. But I want to bear in mind that there is a there's a buried floor plan on the map somewhere, but on the part that we don't have. So, now that's all out of the way. Let's start dropping in rooms. Again, we're prioritizing gems. Maybe. Because if we do the library, we might get the bookshop. I'm just going to start with it. Plus, if nothing else, we get the, this is a draft room, so we'll get an extra reroll when we get the classroom. So there's nothing extra on here. I've read all of these. Rereading this one was really useful, though. I don't think I've got... actually, no, I'm going to leave it, because if we do get the bookshop, we buy the book, but it just gets added to the library, so we would then have to borrow it from the library before we can read it. And I want to make sure that the card is sitting there, because if I borrow something, I'm going to have to wait till that I read it and then come back again before I can borrow something. I don't think... Yeah, this is all just the same stuff. Ah, look at that. Looking out that window. Okay. I just like to check these over. But again, I also haven't done a single contraption. Nice, grade 2. That's a sneak preview of my notebook. That's what my notebook's gonna look like. Whoa, okay. I don't know. Every time I'm like, don't look down, and then I do it. An ad for that zombie quarantine game you played popped up on TikTok. I hope they've adapted it. They did not like. Okay. Okay, we've got a good start. A very good start, but I do not have the money to buy anything yet. So what we really want is we want the vault. Okay, I have 8 gold. Do I want to go through there, or do I want to just go the other way? I mean, I might as well just keep going and then come back this way if I need to. And we've had a look around in here. I think there's nothing we can, like, interact with. There's no book we can pick up or anything like that. It's other than that newspaper thing on the wall. That's what we want. Ooh, extra... Sorry. Okay, so we need to get 50 gold. Or if we can find the observatory, we need 25 gold. That's still more than I usually get. Okay, I'm thinking storeroom. Because parlor will give us more gems. But storeroom gives us keys, gems, and coin. Well, key, a gem, and coins. 1 coin. There's an ad essentially, but it was just a video saying it's been wishlisted over 1 million times, which is crazy because the demo was not that good. I mean, I'm glad that at least my audience knows that it's not that good. Store for this place and get that pawn too. Yeah. I think storeroom's the best idea. I have this horrible feeling we're not going to get enough coins. It's not the end of the world unless I pick the observatory, because that will scupper everything if I don't get enough coins after picking it. What we'd really, really love is the vault and the coat check, because that's where the vault key is. I have it in the goat check. The goat check? The goat's apparently in the vault. Okay, we're gonna go across the way now. To the other side. My god! Okay, here's the problem, chat. You guys know what the issue is, right? If we take the observatory, we get half price in the bookshop. But then the problem becomes I have to use that this run. I have to use that this run. And I have to get enough coins. Streamer bias exists, of course, with streamers' opinion tend to color their own opinion, but it's big crap. I mean, I gave it a really good shot because I saw a lot of people playing it, and I was like, it must be good if everybody's playing it. Again, it could be much better by now. Like, they had a, like I said, they had a form that you could fill in and be like, this is the problems I had with it, or this is what I really liked. So they might have gone through and fixed things. But they also might not have. Do I go for the den and hope that I get the observatory again? Or do I just go for it and take the observatory? Oh yeah, whenever I get to the observatory, I'm going to make sure I look around because I remembered your comment. But I just need to decide if I'm going to take it now or if I'm going to hope to get it again later. It's just basically I have no way of being able to afford the books if I don't take the observatory, because I'm not going to be able to get that many coins. I guess I probably could get that many coins, but it's like, I have to be really lucky. Or do I just take the den? Correct angle for the observatory. As just... Hello, George. What are you saying? As they're so useless now, every time I order delivery, there's always a missing item, but they never give a sub. And the items I don't need for a sub, they give one, and it's usually a stupid one that makes no sense. I'm sorry. You think it's because more people they have less stock, or more people are ordering? Den is better placed there if you just want options. Still early in the run to get another 16 coins. You're right, it is only... If I think about it like that, it is only 16 coins. But Den gives me more doors and a gem. And Hallway gives me a key. I love how I was outside and I was like, oh, it's not giving me the coin stuff. It's fine, we'll just go for the classrooms this time. And I've gotten to the thing I need already. Okay. Okay, we're gonna risky business. We're going for the observatory. Right. In we go. Now. Hoodlum said to have a look around because I've missed something. Obviously, we have the night. Let's get our reward before I forget. Everything is 50% off. See flyer for details. Oh, you better not be Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Good. That's what I was hoping for. Nope. I think a bit laziness, like 12 patches of cat food not available when they have 20 other rounds I could sub with. Yeah, I mean, if you've got it selected that you want to have subscriptions? Substitutions. If you can, then I don't see why they haven't. Oh, don't worry, Shogun, that's the entire reason we put the observatory down. We want to go to the bookshop and buy a book, but I need to get 16 more coins to be able to do it. So we're prioritizing coins this run because we want to buy that book. We want that book because it's the original copy of a book that is in the library, but it's the censored copy that's in the library. And it's got a bunch of stuff that I want to know. I don't know how much it's going to help me, but it gives me more knowledge of the backstory of the game, and that's what I want. Now. Ooh. Space. Hoodlum said that there was something I can see. I might need a hint, because I feel like I've looked around this room a lot. I don't think I can see through it at this angle. No, okay. I don't think anything... Okay. Is it anything to do with the telescope? Save me time if it's not. Look into it from the other end. I'd have to bring it. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on one cherry pick a minute. There's a latch on there. Right, okay, hold on. I think if I can bring this around, I can bring it down further. Is that not what this is? Oh yeah, there we go. Bring it around now. It was a joke. Sometimes the jokes are what help me out. A bit further, I think. Yeah, I think that should be low enough. Oh no. Wait. I can't get to it. No! I can't jump off the edge. I'm stuck. How do I... Oh no. Hold on. What? It's on that side. But I can't bring it down. From down there. Okay, I think we have to... Yeah, I think we gotta back it up and see if we can spin it all the way around, maybe? Like, completely 180 it. Hey, thank you, B. Clark. I want to turn that thing. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Oh no. Reverse. I'm doing good. I'm pretty tired. I woke up early today. I was like, I'm gonna have a really productive day. I'm gonna get up super early, and I'm gonna get so much done. I'm gonna, like, spend an hour doing this thing, and then an hour doing this thing, and try and get all of my tasks done. Oh, yeah, we can do it from here. Perfect. Do it from the end. I was thinking I was gonna try and make it so it would go down to the floor, but no, this is way better. And I was really productive, and I did get a lot of things done, but now I'm tired. On a secret floor plan, would you like to permanently add planetarium to our drafting pool? You can, if you call it a day in the planetarium, we gain 2 stars. That doesn't seem that good. I'm sure there's other stuff in there, though, so we'll take it. Secret room. Let's have a look. Circular theater featuring a dome-shaped projection screen upon which scenes of the stars and galaxies allow viewer to experience the splendor of the heavens. Type tomorrow blueprint dead end edition standard rarity. I haven't drafted it yet because I've obviously only just got it, but there must be stuff in there, like, other than the basic benefit. There's gonna have to be like a story thing or something in there. That's so exciting. I should probably put it back though, because otherwise I can't look through it. So. Go back down and turn it back around. Gain 2 what exactly? Star points. Yeah, so the star points, that was the whole thing about me trying to avoid putting down the observatory, because once you put it down, you get star point and you can't not. It's like the weight room. As soon as you place the room, the effect happens regardless of if you go in or not, and that is what affects what benefit you get. Wait, hold on, what is it? So we've just had this one. And the next one is 20. So for 16, 17, 18, and 19, we'll get some kind of mixture of the other ones to add up to the right amount. Because that's what they've been doing for the missing numbers. I know you can't see what numbers they are because they're underneath my camera, but you'll just have to believe me. So planetarium lets you multiply the bonuses. Yeah. And if I get the observatory after I've got the planetarium, then it obviously moves it up, which could be good, it could be bad, but I don't know now because we've gone past the numbers that I can relatively know what I'm getting. Okay, so now what we want is we want the vault or the coat check, but both of those are dead ends, so maybe something with more doors first would be great. Oh no. Oh no, they're they're both dead ends. It's not the end of the world. We could go through the entrance hole, but if we only get a dead... I swear to God, if we get a dead end, I will cry because I've been waiting to get this set up already, so maybe we should just go for the kitchen. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go for the kitchen. I don't love that it's using my last gem, but otherwise we're gonna end up stuck if we're not careful. So have some water and then we'll pick the kitchen. Yeah. And it is cheaper food, you're so right. I forgot the food would be affected too. I think we're gonna go kitchen. The storeroom is not a terrible shout, but I think I'm too nervous about having no doors. Actually, another thing. The vault costs 3 gems. I need gems. I don't necessarily need the vault. I might be able to get the coins without the vault. So I'm not gonna sacrifice coins for gems, but we have to be aware. We have to be wary. Let's just double check what's going on around here, if there's anything we need to look at. I love that the banners are just going up everywhere now. Let's find out what's the dish. The wood fire pizza. Nice. We're not spending any money. We're not spending any money. This is me all the time, constantly. Every shop I go into. We're not spending any money. We gotta be good. Pantry leads us into the corner, which isn't fantastic. But I can't buy the patio, so it's gonna have to be the pantry. What's the downside to furnace? Furnace makes it more likely that you'll get red rooms in the house whenever you drop it. Rooms. I love that the foundation is just chilling all the way up here. Storeroom isn't too bad here. I'm just really nervous that this isn't going to give us an extra door, and then we're going to be stuck. Like, this has to give us a door straight up. Otherwise, we have no options, and then that's the end of the run. No, Ego, don't be ill. It's not allowed. I'm sorry you're ill. I will send you the meme of me being stuck in this house for the rest of my life. Okay. Pantry gives us one more room. It is into the corner, but it's better than the others. Storeroom gets it out of the pool. Oh, I really hate this because I have a horrible feeling we're gonna get to the entrance hall and I'm gonna be stuck. Pantry gives money in steps. That's what I'm thinking. Pantry, then hope for storeroom. Okay, we're gonna go for pantry. Annoyingly, again, it's leading us into the corner, so it's not ideal. I can hear him singing in the other room. This is great. It's so distracting. I know you guys can't hear him, but that's probably good because it'll distract you as well. Right. Last room. It's gonna have to be bedroom. We're obviously not taking the freezer because that means we can't gain any coins. And I can't buy the commissary, so it's gonna have to be bedroom. I'm gonna go in to check if there's an item. Fantastic. Ah, what a nice view. What'll I do? What'll I do? What an unusual view. I don't know why that popped into my head. And another pawn. Neutral step adjustment, basically. Yeah, exactly. I am not the type to faint when things are odd or things are quaint, but seeing things... I don't know why that's in my head now. I always think that it's just, like, chill when I'm, like, singing to myself on stream, and then I watch it back and I'm like, ooh, this is a bit cringe. Is a nice top hat. I can't take it, sadly. Okay, everybody, I need you to pray to the RNG gods that we get a doorway pointing north from the entrance hall. Because it is our only door now, and if we don't, everything has been for nothing, and I will actually be very sad. We could still afford one of the books, actually 2 of the books, I think, in the bookshop, because there's some lower price books, but we can't get the one that I want. You know the one that I want? In fact, actually, how many do I need? I need 9. If I can get 9 coins in the room, it doesn't have to have a door. Books for 1. Books for 20. Yeah. I don't know why I said 20 grand. That's not what G stands for. I am not the type to faint when things are wrought or things are quaint. Time to break some walls. That, only that's what the sledgehammer did. It's really too much for me. Here we go. Back when I was a cooking streamer, we used to pray to the bacon gods that something would work. Because there were certain things that regardless of whatever technique I used or how often I did it, that would never go right for me on stream. So I would always pray to the bacon gods. So I'm going to do the same thing to RN Jesus or whoever. Please give me a door going north or 9 coins or more. Thank you. That is the worst thing they could have given me. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. Ego is so right. I can get a couple of books. Oh, that's so sorry. That's so... Oh, I'm so frustrated. Because that is the, like... I've said multiple times that is, like, the perfect combo, is that I wanted the bookshop and the observatory, and then if I could get the vault, it would be perfect. And I wasted the observatory, and now I'm not going to get it again. You've got a question. Do you want a meta suggestion based on external knowledge? I don't think so. I think I'm going to pick no, I can't pick the commissary. I don't have a gem! I can't even pick the commissary and see what they've got. I have to pick the dark room. It's the only option. I'll F4. But then I won't get the stuff I want again. I mean, I might. Nah. It's so tempting to rage quit and start the day again. But there's no guarantee it's going to be any different. As in... Hold on. What am I trying to say? Yeah. I won't get what I want anyway, so made no sense at the moment. We wanted a quick run. Let's do dark room. Oh, choose chapel, go buy books, return and look for coins. Of course, sometimes the chapel does have coins. Hey, 2 people said the same thing. I forgot the chapel sometimes has coins. Yeah, but what if it had 9 coins? It won't, because it'll only ever have like 4. I'm gonna pick the chapel, but we're not going inside. Can you see if there's coins on that altar? It doesn't look like it from here. Okay, let's go back. It's through the library, so it's not very far. Hello, I would like to buy some books, please. So, I'm going to turn this off so you can see the books. That's the one I wanted. The one at the top. But we could buy Realm and Rune, which I have no idea what that is. Drafting strategies. Well, Realm and Rune were one of the wee ones. I mean, it'll still give us something. Wait, maybe... Oh, hold on. Maybe Realm and Rune is the book that we found that was ripped? You know that book that we found that was, like, about the runes and the sigils? This is a sigil. That was all ripped. I think that's what that book is. So that's still good. That's still stuff, because that'll give us more information. It just won't be the one I wanted. And I'm never gonna get it. I mean, that's not true. I might not never get it. Especially if I get the vault. The vault has 40 coins in it, so I only need to find 10 more coins on my own to be able to afford it when it's full price. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go Realm and Rune and drafting strategy, and then we'll go, I guess, check the chapel, because we'll have 2 coins left, and if the chapel has some, we'll still end up with 5, and we can come and buy the other book. But I don't think it will, because it seems to very rarely have the coins. And the actual perfect run would have been if I'd gotten the commissary, and then I could have bought... Well, I guess not bought. If I'd found a metal detector, because it makes it more likely to get coins, that would have been a perfect run. But let's just buy these books. I cannot check them yet, because I have to get the library again, because it won't be on this list yet. Yeah. So it has to be next time I get the library. I'm so frustrated about this stupid. I didn't get a single classroom. I didn't even get offered the classroom, even though it's supposed to be in the drafting pool this time. We're just gonna go in. Ain't no coins in here. But we got the bishop. Do a little chapel dance. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me hard to go. There you go. You're welcome. You got a little chapel dance. And we already know about all the numbers, and we've used that. I mean, there might be more to it, because it's the blueprints, there's always more to stuff. But... okay. Guess that's the end of the run. It's fine. I'm actually not that frustrated because we did get 2 books, and that makes me feel better. I'm just annoyed about the observatory. A little bit wasted, because we don't get the higher price items. But may as well surrender the last coin. And a garden shed. What? Type of house, it says. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I guess we gotta call it a day. We have 49 steps left. That's so many. Is there anything in any of these that we maybe haven't seen that I could revisit? I think I've looked around the library so many times. I think we've looked in everywhere. I've already done the coin for the well. That's the thing. Because I didn't think we were gonna get a coin run, so I just threw it in already. Check them all for chess pieces. Yeah. See, we've already done it. We only got... hold on. Oh, wrong notebook. I was trying to find it in the pile. It was to the side of me. So we only got pawn, knight, bishop. We didn't get the rook, the king, or the queen. We still don't know where the queen is. Still don't know. But yeah, let's call it a day. I did say we were going to do a quick run. It's been about 40 minutes since I started playing, so that's actually probably the quickest one I've ever done. Yeah, there's nothing for us to find. I've already looked in the schoolhouse as well. So, let's call it a day. Yes. I think. I can't remember. I did write down how many... yes, because there's 8 safes. So we're missing 3. And I am pretty sure that one of them is in the wine cellar. Or at least there's a secret wall in the wine cellar, even if there's no safe in it. But you know what? I'm gonna go back to the bedroom because I have enough steps. I've just noticed there's a section of the bedroom that's locked off. It doesn't mean there's actually anything in there. It could just be the shape of the room. But if I've got the steps, I might as well have a wee cheeky peek, you know? Okay. Let's go. So it's behind this painting. That does kind of look like a door, doesn't it? Is that just... that's weird. Why is that like that? That must be something. What can I... is there anything in here I can click on other than this picture? When you said safes, I was like, actually, maybe there's a safe in a room that we have been in and I haven't adjusted. Like with the drawing room, we went in there a lot of times before I found the safe. But what could it be? There's a moon around her neck. We've noticed that before. And another time there was a sun around her neck. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. Is there like a... Now that picture doesn't mean anything, because that's just one of the 2 pieces of art to tell us the letter for this room. Is there something else I can interact with? This could be absolutely nothing, but that looks like something. See? It could just be the texture of the wall. It could mean nothing. But I want to give it a thorough look. I don't think I can interact with any of these. Or maybe I don't have the right item. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to spend any more time in here. Unless anyone in chat has any bright ideas about anything in this room, I'm going to move on and we're going to end the day. I just had a thought that I wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing something obvious. Have I written down all of the places that don't have chess pieces? I have the ones I have today. No, I know the bookshop has... Go to sleep in the bedroom. Well, end the day. I'm not allowed to sleep in the bedroom. I have to sleep in my little tent outside in the cold. It's November, you know. November, it's cold. Is that? I thought it was an onion. It's a vase. Okay, right. I'm gonna end the day. Right. Not the best run, but we did get some books. And I wouldn't be able to afford all of the books in one run anyway, so I guess it's probably good that I've gotten some of the lesser books already. It's too cold to snow. I'm a very singy mood. I don't know what's going on. It clearly means, I think it means I'm tired if I sing a lot. Snug little cottage. That's the one we got. Right. Let's just keep going. I've had my dinner before stream this time, so I'm not sitting here absolutely starving with no brain, because I was like, would we be able to have dinner before stream? Is that okay? Because it means I'm actually more awake because I've just eaten, rather than being like, oh, I've got enough energy, it's fine, and then halfway through the stream I just completely crash because I've not had enough food. Right. Same as last time, we're going to go and see what the outside room is, but I'll pick up my allowance first because that's not an extra step. And I still hit E. I don't know why. I've just played through for this game for like 45 minutes and I still hit the wrong button. See, I know who you are because I've had the hallway and it had your name on it, but I don't remember. This is intriguing to me as well. Like, what does this mean? Because everything means something in this game. Like, you can start the game and be like, oh, it's all just pretty, like, decorations in the house, but I'm like, no, I know better than that. There's always something. Things mean something all the time. That was a sentence. You can quote me on that. Things mean something all the time. You're called to snow, but I hope will. Let's see what we get. Right. I wouldn't mind a shelter. What's the plan today? I don't know what I'm going to do now because I've used up my observatory strat. Do we want to go for... I'm not going to go for chess pieces because that feels like a while we're doing other stuff kind of thing. Get the Queen new rooms. I do want to find the library because of the new books, but we are guaranteed to get the library as long as we get the reading nook, so that's not really that hard. I just can't read the books today. We have to borrow the books today and read them tomorrow. Speaking of libraries, actually, I need to return my book in real life to the library. I've reserved a new one, and I hope it's in now, so I can go and get that and swap them over. Do a shed for items, maybe learn to make things in the workshop. I think you can do 1,000 things. Shelter if you want to cover ground. I I did regret not getting the shelter the last time it came up. Not the last time, because that was literally just that run we just did, but the one before that, because the red rooms really were rubbish. The tool shed, I ended up not getting very much good stuff last time, but that's kind of, I guess, the random nature of it, isn't it? The root cellar, I could do with dig spots, but I don't really have a strategy for that at the moment that I'm focused on, so I'm going to ignore the root cellar. It's going to be between the shelter and the tool shed. I think I'm going to pick the shelter, because it doesn't matter what strategy, what run I'm going for, having no negative effect from red rooms is very nice. So we're going to go with that, and we are going to go inside because it has a gem in the safe, so we're going to go get it. Because we've already done this one. I love this really obvious safe. And I can log in. Yeah, it'll be good for the dark room. No, not swamp. I don't know why I typed swamp. Be good for the dark room, but it'll be also good for the weight room, which is my arch nemesis. I hate the weight room. And the last time I talked about it, it appeared, so I have to be careful. Do I want to try and get the... Nah, it's fine. Because I could try and influence the stuff in the shop, but I don't know what I'm going to need, so I'm going to leave it. Definitely read this before. This is the note about the Red Guard. So there were people in this room when the house reset. Now, the actual mechanics of the house resetting seem to be a bit interesting, because it kind of, in previous things that I've read in the game, and I could be wrong here, it kind of phrases it like the people in the house, like the servants and stuff, are the ones resetting it. But I also don't know if I've misunderstood that, because it also kind of makes it sound like it just always happens. But that note down there said I don't want to remove it from the pool while you guys are in it. And it's like, if it's removed from the pool, do they just cease to exist? You're currently in the same house as Insane Shrek by the sound of it. Do you mean in real life? Can you hear Joe through the wall? Or are you talking about something in the game? Because he is making a lot of noise. I'm going to test out the empty lavatory with a shelter. I'm really interested in if the lavatory does anything. Well, I'm going to check my TikTok stream's not gone down. Yay, no, you can still see me. Fantastic. Okay. In universe, all this draft pool talk is torque. I can't speak. Talk is annoying me. Let's head back to the house. Bare minimum, the shelter gives us a gem, so even if we get nothing else, it's pretty great. What actually is this way? Because this is the way I come from the garage, which is how I unlocked this gate in the first place. But if I just go this way and the garage isn't there... Oh. There's no bridge. How intriguing. Okay. I was just assuming the manic glass still exists. No, he's moved on to doing actual lines of dialogue now. Oh my god, that would be so funny. But the thing is, the lavatory, all that seems to be the punishment for it is there's nothing in it, and it's a dead end. Like, you don't get any items, you don't get any effects, it's just a dead end. But like, which sucks, especially when you're like really needing a door. So I'm like, is there something more to this room that I'm not finding? But then would it be a punishment room? Would it be a red room if it has a good thing? Anyway, I'm gonna go throw my coin in the fountain. It's tradition. Oh, hold on, folks. I'll be right. Oh.
Just...
Okay. Right. I was chucking in my coin, wasn't I? Okay. That was quite a big detour. I've already forgotten what we're doing. I think we're just trying to get new rooms at this point and see if we can find the queen. So, which is actually quite good, because it feels less stressful to be like, I need to get this specific room when I go through a door. Hallway is good. It gives us a key. Again, I keep hitting E. I'm trying to look at absolutely everything and be like, do you have a secret entrance? Are you a hidden, like a fake wall? Are you a fake wall, chat? You're the fourth wall. Oh, I did it again. Ooh. Hey, at least I can borrow my book, actually, if I do the reading nook. There is so much to this game. What is a wall but an unfinished door? Deep. Okay, I don't know why I'm checking. Why is there a scroll? And it... That's new. Oh, that's because there's more books now. Does that mean there's a dig spot there? That I need to get to? Did I not do this? I think I've had this once before. And it... Ooh. And I ended up not getting anything. Or like, maybe I didn't get to it. Maybe I never ended up actually... I've definitely had a treasure map before. I don't remember if it was the same square that was marked. But obviously that might just depend on the day. But that's exciting. That's more than I thought I was going to get from this room. We're going to go for Realm and Ruin, I think. Yeah. Maybe it's time to get a shovel. That wasn't what we were going to do this run, but now we've got a treasure map. Maybe it should be. I don't think I have treasure map written down as one of my items in my item list. Do I? Oh, past treasure... No, I don't. Treasure map. Again, that will be an entire page in my new notebook, which will just be all of the items and what they do. Which I'm just writing treasure map, what it sounds like. Okay, now, here's the question. Do we go through the library door? Because we're going to get a less common room. But I don't know what we're aiming for yet, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Nah, you know what, we'll do it. We're trying to be a bit quicker this time. Billiard room's not uncommon. Is it? I get it all the time. Should we go for the bookshop again? Because then we have a chance of, maybe if we're really lucky, getting enough coins to buy one of the lower cost books. Because even now I can actually buy a book, because I've got 8 coins. What sort of library is this where you can only take out 1 book at a time? If Raven was here, she wouldn't stand for this. And neither would you. That's true. You should at least be able to take out 4. Currently, I will admit, I only take out 1 book at a time from the library. Because I don't get through books very quickly, because I don't have a lot of time to sit and read every day. Or I guess I do, but I don't use my time to sit and read because I have a lot of work to do. So I only usually end up having 1 book at a time, because otherwise I'm going to just end up having to renew all my books. Currently I have 2 books out, but I've finished one of them, which I'm going to return tomorrow. Not that you really asked that, but there you go, extra information. Yeah, I could buy Drafting Strategy 5 at least. Plus I think having the bookshop would be good. Yeah, I'm going to take it, because I've got the gems right now. Only good thing about billiards is going north. Yeah, and this now reattaches to the hallway. So this is like a second path. Okay, so it's the same books as last time. I think I already took a picture of this, but I'm going to take another one because it would be nice to have like a little list of the books to buy as well. I'm so excited to write my notebook. Yep, I just heard a pain noise. Froze. internally and then realized it was part of a line that Joe's doing. So yeah, we could at minimum afford this guy. I don't think we're going to get anything else for a while. Unless the observatory actually does have a sale again. Because like I said, the next day in the observatory, the next few days in the observatory, I don't know what I'm going to get because it's going to be a mixture of 2 other days and I don't know if it's already predetermined or if it's just random. But yeah, we're not going to buy it now. We are going to go back to the entrance hall and go up, I think. I need to be a little bit less, I was trying to say, like, flippant with my steps, but that's not quite the word I meant. And then I was going to say lackadaisical, and I don't think that's the word I meant either. Anyway, through the door. See what we get. Oh, now you give me a straight up room. Okay. He is now singing again. So this doesn't give me any steps, but it counts as a bedroom for anything, any other rooms that count my bedrooms. I think the letters thing is so cool. And that was kind of the point when we were playing through my playthrough that I went, wait a minute. There's more to this than just opening doors. There's stuff in every room, you know? I think den's the obvious choice here. I'm going to pick it. I'm just being a bit less careful with... Do we want to have another try and see if we can figure out what to do with this room, or should we just leave it? Does anything jump out at you? I want to pick up this candle, but that is not interactable. Leave. Is that you saying about the den? Get out of the den. Stop spending all your time in there. That's what you're saying. I must have spent so long in this room in total. It's been edited out of the YouTube version because oof. You are moving. I thought this one wasn't moving. Okay. Let's go left. Now, because we don't really have a plan other than finding new rooms and maybe trying to look for the queen, I think the breaker box is useful, actually, so we could go with the breaker box. But I kind of want to go with the spare bedroom. I'm really against dead ends, if I can help them. Unless they're at the edge, because that feels okay. But this one I'm going to have to... If I put that there, then I've only got 2... I've got 2 doors still I can go through. So this one and this one can go through. Yeah, I'm going to do spare. Here we go. Ooh. I'm glad I did. This means I get extra steps from a bedroom. Oh, the first time I enter it. With the sleep mask. Okay, so this... If I came back through this way, it would count, because it's the first time I've come in here with the mask on. It's good to know that even in this big mansion, they haven't finished painting. I think we could do observatory. Or maybe I just do storeroom. Observatory would continue going north. We have enough gems to get it, and we could see what we get for day 16. That was just a pile of cinnamon that have fallen to the bottom of my cup. Water. Okay. Why is it spicy? Storeroom or observatory? West Spring Hall would also be good to get us another door, but chat, observatory or storeroom? You've researched the den. Okay, that's good to know. So you're doing the equivalent of giving me the, I've got this. Like, I know the answer. Observatory. I think so too. I feel like this might be not necessarily a duff run, but like a what is I've looked at this a bunch of times. Like, this is like a little compass thing, but it also looks like a clock. And then I can spin this. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to... Okay, I can only spin it one direction, so it's not like I can spin it one way this many times in like a combination lock. The map was this room coming up, yeah? What do you mean? No, I think it's higher. Yeah, it's up. It's level 5? Yeah, it's level 5, so it's this one here. Rank 5, sorry. I'd already forgotten about that. When you said the map, I was like, what? What are you talking about? Right. What are we getting? Okay. And 4 door rooms are more common. Okay. No, 2 up. Because we're on rank 3 right now. We need to get to rank 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Red rooms are more common. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of red rooms with 4 doors. Okay. I think this works. This is gonna be fine, though. Garage. Bedroom. Bedroom's good for steps. But we also would like to go up here, so we're gonna have to make our way back round, annoyingly. Because none of those are straight ahead. I think garage, because we have the gems. Maybe I should do a run. Not that this isn't what we do already, but maybe I should do a run that's just like entirely voted on by you guys. Like, I don't have any input at all. So I realize you guys help me a lot in this game, but I mean, I don't even make any decisions for myself at all, ever. I think garage is probably the best shout, though we can't leave through the garage yet. Bedroom have chance to finish treasure map, but garage only have key. Yeah. I could come back round, but I still have 2 more doors, so there could be a path.
Hot tea.
Thank you for the hot tea. It's currently cold coffee. I think keys are fun, though. Plus, I could get items in there. If I find the car keys later, I'm gonna go for the garage. It doesn't really give us a lot right now, but... gives us keys, and there might be something else kicking about. Ooh. I don't think that was there last time. And I can't do anything with any of this because there's no power. That is what gave me the clue to the, password for the computer. Oh no, I am shutting down. Uh-oh. I can't get in because I don't have the keys yet. Oh, nice. What did you order? That looks like the same keyhole that's in the den, but I don't have a... And it seems very obvious, like it's a big red box. That feels like it's something, but I don't know how to open it. Maybe it's the same way I opened it as something in the den. Can I click on this? Does this do anything? No, okay. We have everything, really. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, if we get the utility box, we can at least we can open the garage, and that gives us another way out of the room. Out of the house, sorry. But right now, we're gonna have to head back through the den. But we're gonna go through a bedroom, which means we'll get Extra steps? Yeah, look at that. Maybe you have to put in a word somehow. See what I mean? Like, that looks like the same little kind of lock. Okay. Wait, do I not have... Did I not pick the shelter this time? So I won't get punished by these rooms. I did. It was so long ago because we had that whole break. I forgot. So I could pick the weight room and I'd have no punishment. Or the archives, either one, but the weight room's worse. So if I get 3 red rooms without punishment, but there's no guarantee I'll get the weight room in that 3. So if I pick this, I don't get punished and it's out of the pool. I'm gonna pick it. Yes. Okay. I don't come in this room very often because I hate it so much, so I don't put it down. So we're gonna have a little sneaky look around just in case there's anything sort of hidden, but it doesn't really look like it, does it? Nothing I can interact with. Simon's too weak of a boy. And it says there, sheltered. So I don't get punished in any way. I can't interact with any of these things. Ooh, but power passing through. I don't think that probably doesn't mean anything unless we get the boiler room off one of the doors. Because there will be no power coming into the room. But if we can pass it up in a straight line, that'd be really great. But that wasn't what we were trying to do today. But hey, it will be good. Also, I've just had a look at our gems and stuff, and it wouldn't be bad if we got the freezer later. Well, don't you remember to look at the ceiling? I literally saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, wait, hold on, look up. That's another thing I'm gonna do when I write everything out, because I've photoshopped a grid for printing out, so I have a nice big grid that I can fill things in, and then I can have multiple copies of it in the book. Okay, we're gonna go up first. So, no, this way. Yeah. I might as well take the archives, because, again, I won't have the punishment from it. It just feels like I'm using up all the 4-way rooms early, and I don't know if I like that. When I don't really need it to be a 4-way room. But I've only got 2 options that are actually useful to me, and they're both... One of them uses gems, one of them doesn't. Now, I've already looked in here, but... Oh, I thought that was a hole. I'm gonna double check, but I think this is all the same as last time. Yeah, I've definitely looked at this. That's a different necklace. I remember that from last time. I've taken pictures of all of that, so we do have that for if we have to write out story stuff later. Oh wow, this is a complicated pattern, but yes, the power grid continues north to the hopefully to the foundation. If I can get one more that has a door facing up, and then I can get one of these to be the boiler room, we might be able to power the foundation and see what's underneath. But there's also no guarantee we're going to get that. And I also don't know which rooms have power grids yet, because I haven't gone through them all. And as far as I'm aware, Tef hasn't finished looking through them all. Let's try. Well, we can go left and try and get to the dig spot, but I don't have a shovel yet anyway, so it's not really 6.5 dozen. But if we go up and we try and get something with a power grid, like I said, then I can try and power the foundation. Maybe we have it set up that I can try. I can try. Oh my god. I think we're gonna try. I think I have a key. That's fine. Does security have power? Oh no, but it doesn't go up. But this one can rotate. I don't know if it has power. I think the furnace is a dead end. So I'm not gonna waste my last sheltered one on that. The girl was a jump scare. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to scare ya. Sorry. I'm gonna pick the rotunda, I think. I don't know if it'll have power, but that was kind of like a surprise thing that happened when we got to the weight room. So that wasn't really my plan. But I really want to see what the rotunda does, and we do have enough gems for it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop asking, I'm just gonna do it. Now, does this is the first time I think I've actually put this down. Does this look like the place? Oh, it kind of does, like the place in the tomb that we found. Let's see what happens. Okay. But I don't think there's power coming through because there's no pipes. I wonder if this turns the room in there. I really want to go down in the foundation. First time you've got here looks like the upper floor for the room in the tomb. I can't tell the room, so it's a 4-way room. So now I can go into the foundation. Or I could head straight forward and try and get this spot here. But again, does that mean we'll definitely get a dig spot there? If I go all the way there and then the treasure is like something that's kind of rubbish, it's just like a random item, then it's not very good, I'm going to be miffed. Which is why I'm not super focused on that. But I am intrigued, so I do want to see what it is. But if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I can come back there. It's just annoying because it would be great if power went through to this so we can go down the lift. Because I think that's what we're supposed to do from the way that this center pole looks. Protect the room fully. There's the other door. Okay, and then when it stops, it's now facing that way. So you want me to go back to where we were? Is that what you were wanting? I really hope that it affects the door. I'm gonna do it one more time and we're gonna go that way. This is really fun though. It's a cool room. Here we go. Isn't that fun that it just like, it won't update initially? Ooh. I think I'm gonna have to go for the Great Hall. Wait, rotate floor plans? What does that mean? This is in your house. Hearing it at night would cause so someone's in the rotunda again. But people clearly slept in this house. So like, did it change every night from the beginning? Or was that only when Simon had to come along and earn his inheritance? That made the weirdest noise. This coffee tastes a bit weird. Rotate the floors when in the rotunda. Interesting. Should I try it? Because the Great Hall wouldn't be too bad, because I can definitely go straight through the Great Hall, which is what I'm trying to do, and it doesn't cost me any extra gems. It just would cost a key. Or do I rotate it just because I can? Oh no. I mean, there might be too much cinnamon in this coffee because I keep swallowing so much cinnamon. I think I should pick the Great Hall, and then I can rotate the floor plans when I'm facing a different way. Oh, wait. It's rotate. Right. I was taking it to be like re-rolling, but now I've realized it's literally just rotating it. That's pretty cool, but I'm just gonna go for the Great Hall. I can rotate whatever it goes this way, because I've still got a square here to do stuff with, if I want to. So this one's gonna be locked. They're all locked, but like, this one I know goes straight forward. I think chapel might be fine. I just want to get to this square, so I'm gonna take the loss of coins. Though that does mean I won't be able to buy a book. If we want to go back to that. I can't buy a book if I only have 7 coins, because I need 8. I think. Pretty sure I need 8 for the other one. But it's not the end of the world, because we'll get it again. Oh yeah, we still have 1 shelter left. I forgot we still had 1 use of shelter left. Easy. Done. Never mind. Absolutely stressed for no reason. That's why I need you guys. Okay. Green. Hey, that's pretty good. That means we can dig there. I don't have a shovel yet, but... I'm gonna take the patio. Doesn't make sense to take anything else. Ooh. Nice. I don't have a shovel, so the secret treasure is still hidden. Unless the treasure was that gem, which I hope not. I want a shovel. There's so many items in this game though, it's so like uncertain what you're gonna get. Oh, hold on. My treasure map's popped up. This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. Oh, okay. So I need to stand here with a shovel. Blueprints don't have hands. Nope. No hands. I mean, I've got a lot of doors to go through. I could still get the commissary and be able to buy a shovel. So let's try the chapel. So I don't want to go too far. Let's try the other door in the chapel. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. I could go back to the weight room or the archives. But there's no guarantee they wouldn't need keys either. Still got 50 steps left, so we're doing pretty well. Sorry, I keep slouching. I need to remember not to do that. I'm gonna go through the archives. I could also obviously go through the rotunda and turn it again, but I'm not going to. So let's go to the weight room. And then we'll come back, because again, no punishment from the chapel, so... yeah. I was just checking we were going the right way, even though there's only one way to go. Right. Let's go down the way. I did want the boiler room, though. Isn't great. Oh well. We can only do one thing at a time. I think... security is good. And it gives us more doors. Because I'm very unlikely that the 2 items I get from the closet will be the right thing. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be scary, but we are running out of gems. Not great, chat. Right, I really want this to go right, whatever room we get, to have a door going, that is right. So that we can link back up to the entrance hall, that'd be great. But the commissary is more important. Was there stuff on the table? I didn't even notice. Let's go back. This table? Or this table? Oh, and there's power coming through here, actually. So if this could be the boiler room, we might still have a chance. Actually, no, never mind, because the rotunda doesn't have power, so that won't work. There's 3 coins somewhere, apparently. Is that perhaps in there? Right, let's hopefully get our shovel. There's no guarantee we're gonna get a shovel, though. That's really annoying. There's still other places we could spawn the shovel, but... Go find the 3 coins. Where could they be? Unless it counts the stuff that's buried in the patio, but I don't think so. I think it only counts stuff that's lying around. I've looked everywhere. Maybe they're in the den and I missed them? Foundation. Oh, they might be in the foundation. No power in here. Do I want to go through this door just so I've opened it? We can see what's in there. If we get a green room, then we might have a chance of getting a shovel. Not great. But I'm going to take this one because we get 2 items. A shovel. Ooh. Not a shovel, but still pretty good. Okay. Right. I think I'm just going to try and get... I'm really focused on this dig spot now, and I feel like I don't need to be. I'm really focusing on it, and it's probably not the way to go. I think if we can get the boiler room next to the foundation, that'd be great, but do we need to get something... Do we need to unlock the pool to get the boiler room? I know we need to unlock the pool to get the pump room. No, it's the locker, the sauna, and the pump room. The boiler room is separate. Security going right. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next. I feel like storeroom is the way to go here because I can get... Pick up some items. But pantry would give me enough coins to get the... metal detector? Yeah. And some more steps because I have a banana. Fantastic. Just a bit wary of how many steps I'm using, so I'm glad that I got a banana. Yeah, because the next highest one to buy is 20 coins, isn't it? Or is it 40? Hold on, I took a picture. No, it's 40. Okay, so let's buy that metal detector. Which I've asked for so many times. That's probably why it's there. Whee! It was 20 the first time because we got a half price. Okay, let's go this way. Geist bedroom, maybe? Because I don't mind getting dead ends at this side because we've got doors, like, all the way up. I think Geist bedroom because I'm no longer protected from the red rooms. But I have had the worst room already. Gym room. But I do lose 2 steps and I'm on 39. And if I want to be going around and around to try and get a shovel, I'm going to use them up quickly. I think I'm going to go for the bedroom because I get rerolls. Up go my steps because of my eye mask. There's my dice. I wonder... Oh, that's scary. Wait. Is this the same Angel of Death that we saw before in the tomb that it said it pointed at dreams? Because it is pointing at a bed. You know, kind of makes sense. I mean, obviously it's the Geist. Yes, that's why it's called the Geist room. But it said that it pointed at something dreams. Or at least that's what I took it to mean. I'm wondering if that's important. Okay. I'm starting to flag. I can feel it. So, I mean, this was already going to be our only... This was already going to be our second run, and that was going to be it, rather than doing any more. But I'm pooped. Okay. Back in, because it's like 1, 2, every door is gonna, it's taking up a lot of steps. So through the archives, and I think go left first. Give me a shovel, please. Bedroom would lead us to their great hole. Secret passage gives us something. Could give us a green room, even though it's not at the edge. But uses a gem. And I've only got 2 gems left. But I think secret passage is probably the best choice. Because we could try and get a green room which might have a shovel. Again, no guarantee we'll get a shovel, but I feel like it would be... I'm gonna do it. That seems like the best plan. I know I could have re-rolled, but I think this is the best plan because I want to save my re-rolls for doing, like, the boiler room. Come on. Special cost bypassed. That's nice. Courtyard? Courtyard? Yes, we are agreement for courtyard, because cloister never has anything good. It's just, I haven't figured out what to do with the cloister yet, but I know there's something there. Oh my god. I'm sorry, today's just hit me. Do you ever get that? And you're just like, everything's fine, I'm a little bit tired, and then you just get like a punch. My brain has just been punched out of my skull. Okay, I'm gonna click courtyard. I now have no gems. We are out of gems. So a shovel would be really handy. Oh my god, are you kidding? There's no shovel in here. There's nothing. Why does this game hate me? It gives me a secret. It gives me a bloody treasure map and then no shovel to... I'm really sad now. I still have more doors, but it's like... What are the chances of getting a shovel in any of the random rooms that we come across that aren't an outside room? There's a pipe. I thought that was something. It was just a drain pipe. Game is so mean. I wanted my secret treasure. I got... It was perfect. I got a green room at the edge. Fine, we're gonna go out the other archive door. Because we ain't got no choice now. What I wanted this to be was the boiler room, but... And I can't do that one because I haven't got any gems left. You keep the map, not till the next day, no. I lose everything. Do I put down the storeroom so I can get more gems? I think I should, yeah. Okay, cool. And that way I have options for the next time we have rooms, even though I could re-roll. My metal detector has done nothing. My steps are going down. I will say, I've got a lot of good rooms, though, because I got the four door rooms are more likely today thing. That gave me a lot of options. You know what? Okay, I just wanted to make sure there was no shovel in here, because that would have been really annoying if there was a shovel in here the whole time. But no, there's not. There's a dig spot, though. Okay. I'm gonna go through this. I'm gonna open this door at least. Now, do I re-roll and try and get the boiler room? Yeah. We haven't had the planetarium yet. That's a new room we could play with. It's a dead end, but it's a new room. I kind of want to go for it. I could still re-roll twice, but I have another door to this room, to the foundation. I think I'm gonna do it because it doesn't cost a gem. So let's see what's in it. We did say at the start that we were gonna... Oh, I love a planetarium though, like in real life. Oh, it does feel a bit anticlimactic. I kind of thought there'd be like something else in here. Like a... Ooh, there is. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! This is what I wanted! Oh my god! So this is what we'll get tomorrow. The twins, the farmer's apple, and Clavis the key. So we'll get a key. Apples will give us extra steps. And I can't remember what the twins do. But I have it in my... I will have it in my, my folder of blueprints things. As everyone who's played blueprints has said to me, you end up with like 50% of the photos in your phone are things to do with blueprints. The twins is... Oh, you just get 2 trunks out of the entrance hole. Oh, this was so worth it. This is perfect. Okay, the only things that we don't like is Draxus the Dead, because Draxus the Dead means that we get more dead-end rooms, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it sucks. Unless you're looking for a specific dead-end room, like, you know, this one. Okay, that was worth it. So, a bit sad that there's nothing else we can do in here. Just learned how it calculates the stars. It does say on the last page that, like, when it's day 40, there are 7 stars, so I think we could probably figure it out from there. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really nice. Look at how calming it is. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Now, I want to go out the other door of the foundation, because we're already here, and I want to see if I can get the boiler room. I've kind of given up on the idea of a shovel. I'm very annoyed about it, but if we're not, I'm not going to keep trying desperately to get a shovel when we can maybe try and get the foundation working. I have 2 rerolls left. I have 1 gem. Actually, let me just double check, because I have a feeling that the boiler room is 1 gem. Okay, good. It's not 2. I thought it might be 3. I was a bit worried. Okay. So nice if I had a shovel. Hello. Okay. Here we go. Fingers crossed. No boiler room. Redraw. Wine cellar would be fun. Because I still haven't figured that one out. But I spent a really long time in there last time, and I don't think I know what... Somebody in chat said I don't know enough yet. So that won't be worth it. Okay, last time. Nope. Didn't get what I needed. That's fine. We can get it again next time. I don't think any of these guys have power running through them. I'm gonna go for steps. I think. Because I'll get 7 steps from it because of my sleeping mask. So we're gonna go for steps. Okay. The plan is now returned to finding a shovel. Ooh, and coins. Yeah. Oh, and trying to keep enough steps and enough coins to get back to the bookshop. You're welcome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 steps from where I am now to get back to the bookshop and spend my coins on a book. But I currently don't have enough coins to buy a book, so we gotta keep going. Minimum... What? Minimum is, What was I trying to say? Sorry, someone in TikTok chat just put a random message and it really threw me off. Okay. We could do the dark room. I've got all of the worst red rooms out of the way. So we could do the dark room. So that'll give us more rooms. Yeah, so minimum I'm looking for is 2 more coins. But because I've got the metal detector, I'm hoping that if I get a few rooms in a row, then I can at least get 2 because of my metal detector should spawn more. Is this a... This is a security door. That's fine, I can use a key. Okay. I have no idea. None of them will be the weight room because we've already got the weight room. Or the chapel, but the weight room is the worst one. Any one of them could be a dead end. Any one of them could be something I actually want. But I know it's not the vault because the vault costs 3 gems. It's the only one that I'm like, that would have been really cool. It could be both furnace or lavatory, yeah. Lavatory. Lavatory. Gem requirement? I don't know. I've only got 1 gem left. I'd rather spend it on something I know what I'm getting. But it could also be the furnace. But we're also quite near the end of the run, so I don't think it's a big deal. Sorry, you can't actually see the map. Gem might be the lab. I don't want to spend my gem. I'm gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, because I think if I pick this one, I'm gonna be sad. The gem room would never be a red room. That is true. But I might need it for a different room. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you are not it. Okay, so it's this one. Right, fingers crossed. Last time I talked about this one, I was like, I hope it's not the weight room, and then it was the weight room, so I hope it's not a room with lots of gold in it. Oh. It's just a hallway. That's actually fine. Oh, it's the corridor. But the corridor is not going to be locked, so that doesn't mean... It means I'm not using another key at the other end. That could have gone so much worse than it did, because I've got... A lot of ones that are pretty basic. Okay, utility closet, yes, because that means we can open... Do we actually want to open the garage? Because it's just an easy way to get to the entrance. I don't know if that's useful. I guess it is, because it uses up less steps. Do you want to light the dark room? I'm not really fussed. I mean, I guess the other direction. Yeah, let's put the utility closet down. That breaker box. What was behind the wall when I did this before? I know this happened last time as well. Because if you fill it in a certain order, the wall comes down, but oh, it's the puzzle to open the gem cave. Yeah, so I didn't get anything extra from it. So I was like, what if there's a coin in there? That would be handy. Okay, back to the dark room. The lights are back on. I'm concerned about my steps, to be perfectly honest. But let's go. Oh, now the lights are on. I think I thought this last time. I was like, it's a bomb! It's not. Wait, was that what it was beeping about? Beeping about an item? Was she there? Was this the picture I got last time? I think it was, but it also tells me that that chess piece is there. But I know that already because I've been in that room. I've seen all these pictures. I'm just trying to figure out what they're trying to tell me. This one is how I got into the apple orchard. That was really handy. I've looked at all of these, and I've taken pictures of all of them, I think. It's just in case there's anything that means more to me now that I've played more of the game. I feel like these have to be important. We just don't know how yet. Look at his stern face. There's a picture of two people, and he has a note that I managed to read before that's... I took a picture of it, I can't remember what it says, but it was, I think, red, so that probably means it's not true. Maybe it's... yeah, it's a selfie. My goodness. Okay. One room up. As long as we keep a decent amount of steps so that we can get either out the garage or... I think actually it's probably about the same to get back to the bookshop as it is to go through the garage and then go around. In fact, I think it's more steps. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, that doesn't go that way. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's one more step. So by the time I come around the building... Mirror to anything? Do you mean like if I flip it, does it look like anything? Is that what you mean? I was also just trying to check, because obviously one of the pictures shows the queen in the background. This one. Is it the queen? Is it the king? I've lost track. No, that's the king. Yeah, that's the king. So we were trying to figure out if... I was trying to figure out if I could see the queen in another one of the pictures, but I can't. I need more water. My voice is going. Okay, let's have one more look at the picture of him that he's taken of himself, because... No, because look, that's the right way around. I don't know how he's done this. Unless this has already been flipped. If we have the magnifying glass, it shows us more details, but I think I already went over everything when I first got it. It looked like there's a bath in the background. That's the wrong picture. Sorry, I'm losing track of where pictures are. I'm getting really tired. I'm trying to keep up with my brain, but it's not really working. Like, that kind of looks like a bath to me. But it might not be. I can't really tell what room that is. I also don't think... Even the lavatory, I don't think has a bath in it. Does it? Oh no, it does. But that's definitely a different type of bath. Room 1 might go to great lengths to avoid showing guests, despite them always probing for its location. We only really have one more door, and it's whatever the rotunda goes to after this one. And then I'd like to go back to the... So basically I want 2 coins or a shovel in the last 2 rooms. If we don't get either of those, then we can't do anything, and we might as well leave. End the day. I can't take the cloister. The boudoir is not going to have a shovel, but it will have a gem. And I need to keep 11 steps. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I forgot we got steps for going in a bedroom. Sweet. That gives us a little bit more leeway. Can you hear in my voice how, like, gravelly I'm getting? I want this to do something. I want to be able to turn this handle. Okay. Oh, no. Also, considering I have the metal detector, I've not been getting a lot of coins. And we need to open it now. But if the next door needs a key, I'm not going to, because I don't know if the rotunda will need a key, and I want to go down there as well. I guess it doesn't really matter, because it's 6 half dozen which room I get. Which room it is. Open it or regret it. So everything that's spread out... Oh. Yes. Okay, fantastic. We got some coins. That's what we wanted. I'm just going to check. This room does not populate with stuff until after you've picked one of the spread things around the house rooms. Yeah, thought so. So I'm not going to find anything in there yet. But I'm going to head back to the rotunda. See what's out the other door. But I have enough coins to buy my book now, and that's what I wanted. So. I just feel like I've got a lot of, like, the beginnings of a lot of things, but not enough. I mean, like, I feel like we've had a lot of bits of runs. Yeah, we do get more out of rooms up there. I know that they were saying that so that I stop going to the rotunda, but I feel like I'm just getting basic rooms or things that cost too many gems that I don't have. Should open up a door that I haven't gone to yet. Okay, here we go. Right, not my last chance, because I do have one more door to open, but if this needs a key, this is my last chance. To get... Ooh. Okay. Dining room. And I can get some food, because I've definitely got past rank 8, and then I'll get more steps. But again, no shovel. Dining room, get steps, and we have another door. If we're really lucky, we could find some coins or a key. No, my death detector is not going off. But we can have this fish. Yum, yum, yum. 20 steps is not to be sniffed at, let's be real. So, go through this door. These don't need a key. Now we get the pool. I don't really need the pool, actually. That wasn't one that I needed. East wing hallway, so we just go straight up. West wing. That's my favorite TV show. Only kidding. Sorry. I think East wing is probably the best choice, because these have the same doors, but I do not want to lose steps. Even though I've got quite a lot of steps now, I'd rather not have to go. I've got so many doors. My goodness. Okay. The likelihood is that I'm going to need a key for one of these, or both of them. Oh. Oh, I thought that was an item there. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Nice. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Oh my god, this is like the closed exhibit. Oh my god, I didn't need to get power to it at all. I just needed to go behind it. Oh my god, we have to go back. Okay, I'm gonna see what what other door is, and then I'm going back to the foundation. Okay. If I do the office, it's my last gems. But in theory, how many steps do I have? I could go to the conference room, get all the gems that would be spread around the house, then go back to the bookshop, get my books, if I get enough, and then come back and go to the foundation. Because I want to do that last. So, let's have a look. Hold on. If I go to the office, let's see how many steps this would take. Let's go. Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn my camera off so you can see the whole map. So, if I go through the office, put that there. Oop. Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. This might be quite a lot. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, or 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. How many steps are you going to use in the foundation? So it's 21 to get to the bookshop. Into the office, go to the conference room, go back, go to the bookshop, and then come back. So, no, then come back is 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And then we'll still have a whole bunch left because I got 20 from that fish. We're fine. I just wanted to make sure in case I got stuck like one door outside of the foundation. That would have been so annoying. I imagine it's going to be at least one to go down, and then we might go through like another 2 doors, but that's where I'm going to probably end the day. So I think it'll be fine, even if we end up with like 5 left. So we're going to use my last 2 gems to get the office. There's also a gem in the office. Yeah. So we basically only used 1 gem. We actually have to go on the computer, though. I don't know how much is spread. I think we've got everything in here, though, because everything that was in here was to do with... Oh, no, we've also got where the king is. You know, just in case we somehow find the queen. There's his camera. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do on the... Hold tight. Okay, I'm holding tight. I don't have any of those, so it's fine. Okay, count steps. Go from the office, sell conference, into the bookshop, and everything left over you can use in the foundation. Well, yeah, that's what I've done. I think it's 29 steps, including coming into this office and going out again to go to the conference room and then the bookshop and then back to the foundation. That's all counted in what I just did, I think. And the only... There's no negatives from my... Oh, also, I think we can go through one of the spare bedrooms that I haven't been through, and that will give me extra steps as well. Yeah, because I don't think I've been back through this bedroom since I got the sleeping mask, so I should get 5 steps. I might not. I can't remember. One of them I have been through already, so that could be that. I think I've been through that one. It's this one I've not been through. Either way. Go down to the foundation before the conference room. Why? I don't think that makes any sense. Because if I go... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going the wrong way, sorry. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then we go down. And I have 49. So I'd still end up with, like, 21. I think it's fine. I think the plan is fine. I don't know. But the thing is, I might get to the conference room and there might be nothing. In fact, I don't think there's going to be enough, is there? Because the next highest book is 40, I think we said. So unless I get enough coins from the conference room to bump me up to 40 coins, there's no point. Actually, there's a point going to the bookshop because I want to buy the lowest book anyway. We might as well try. You don't need to waste steps going from the bookshop back to the foundation after crossing foundation twice. But I do. Well, I want to do the foundation last, though. Are you saying that I should go to the conference room and then go down and then come back and go to the bookshop at the end? Is that what you're suggesting? Okay. Let's go through to the conference room and see what we get, because there might not be very much. There might be like 5. So, sorry, I'm just gonna make sure I'm doing this right. Dining room, rotunda, foundation, bedroom, dark room, boudoir. That way. And I don't even need to turn it. I'll be back. I'll be back for you. Oh yeah, extra 2 steps. We go. Boudoir. Office. I have enough. I have enough. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bookshop. I'm gonna just do what I was originally planning. It's a long way down. I'm gonna double count it. Sorry, I know I've done this 3 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's only 20 steps. Plus I get 2 when I go through the bedroom. So we're going down through the foundation to the rotunda, and then we're rotating the rotunda. Another 2. Wait, hold on. Getting confused. Okay, up. I've completely forgotten all about the shovel now. We are rotating it to the archives. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it another time. So when we come back the way, there's only 1 rotation to do. I could be digging up coins. You're so right. You know what? I'm so close to getting 50. I could have got the really good book. That's a little annoying. But I'm going to pretend that I didn't think of that. Right. We're going to go Straight down. Sorry, south, then through the den. Then through the spare bedroom to the south. Sorry, I'm really bad with directions, so I do have to check multiple times that I'm going the right way. Hallway bookshop. Here it is. First at the Black Bridge. That's so exciting. Ugh. What were the chances of me getting that? Okay, now we go back the way. So hallway, entrance hall, spare bedroom, den, weight room, archives, rotunda, foundation. It's a very strange makeup routine. But hey. 2 hard books left to 250. Wait. That's the wrong way. Don't go that way. Okay, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've waited for. I really hope it's good, because I want to be so miffed if this sucks. Here we go. I really hope I find the other part of the map. Ooh, that was weird. Oh no, we got an upgrade disc. I'm gonna have to go back to the office. Okay. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Wait. Why is there a letter down here? E? Is that where we are in the... Hold on, let me just check. Let me just check. To go back a few pages. Ah, that is the letter of the Foundation square. So that's probably because there's no pictures in the Foundation. Yeah, the letter wasn't upstairs, so that'll be why. Okay. I think I have one more. It's the basement door! I found out how to get to it! No, and I don't have the basement key. But we figured out how to get to the basement. Okay, even though I can't do anything down here now. Because... well, I don't have the key. I now know how to get there. Yes! That's been a mystery since like day like 7 or even lower than that, because I got to the antechamber really quickly, and then I was like, what do you mean I can't go anywhere? It'll always be available from above. Oh, that's such good news. And I don't need to bring power to it, because I was so stressed, because I thought, from when I found the Foundation, I thought I was going to have to bring steam power to it, and I was like, this is going to be so complicated. But I don't. That was never part of it. I just added extra complication. So now the tricky part is getting back to the antechamber in a run. And getting the basement key. Oh my god. Okay. Right. So we can't do anything. I'm assuming... yeah, we need a key card. Okay. I don't know... what lift does that... does that call this lift? Interesting. Anyway, we can't do anything with that anyway because I don't have an electronic key card. Next week, straight to the antechamber and through the Foundation. If we can manage it, yes. I mean, there's 3 doors to the Foundation, so we have 3 chances to get to it. We also need to make sure that we get... I don't know how you I know how you get it from one side, because I know there's a lever in the secret garden, but I don't know how to get it from the other side. Because I haven't found whatever area has the lever for that yet. Okay. We're gonna go back up. We have to get to the office, which isn't very far away, so that we can use our upgrade disc. Or whichever one's closer, I guess. Nah, the office is closer. Wait, where's the hallway? Oh, I can't actually get to it yet. I have to go to the rotunda. I forgot that. So rotunda it is. Another dig spot I can't use. Wait, wrong way. And I technically still have a room I can go in. So if I have enough steps, we could always just go and see if I can find a shovel by sheer chance. But for right now, our focus is getting the, to the office. Perfect. Yeah. East wing hallway, office. Sorry, I know that's really annoying, probably. Okay. Alright, chat. Fingers crossed. We get a good upgrade. I'm liking how many upgrade discs we're finding now. Okay. I don't know. I'm not interested in the middle one, to be honest, because that's going to be, like, so uncommon that that ends up being useful. So I'm thinking either we just upgrade it so I get 3 more steps per bedroom, or I do the green room, and I get 2 diamonds per green room that I draft. But again, there's not that many green rooms. The next run, I'll hopefully get some green rooms because I'm going to try and get the secret garden. But I don't know if I can do that without... I have to find the key first. Guess if we get the locksmith, I could maybe buy the key. And then... yeah, if we get the locksmith, I could buy the secret garden key. I'm now thinking about the next run rather than what room I'm picking. And then that would hopefully... well, we can pull the lever in there because I've already unlocked the lever. Then I just have to get to the antechamber without running out of rooms or steps. And then get back to the foundation. Not fantastic. Okay, I think I want to go for the nursery one, because this one, even though it's great, it's a dead end, so I'm gonna have to double back on myself to go and get the gems. Oh no. Okay. Okay, hoodlum. Yeah, I think the indoor nursery is going all the way to get the gems. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for the basic nursery. That seems like the best choice, because it's an extra, was it 3 steps per draft? I don't put down a lot of bedrooms. I did this time, but I don't usually put down a lot of bedrooms. But it's just a nice extra thing that doesn't take anything away from what I was already getting. So I think that's the best shot. And I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna wait for any more answers. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah. Done. Okay. I've got 26 steps left. We might as well use our key on the final door in the conference room. So. Yeah. The conference room. We've gone back on ourselves a lot, but we've got a lot of extra steps this run, so I think it's fine. Yeah. Just checking I was going the right way. Bedroom. Dark room. Boudoir. Conference room. Final key. Final door. It gives me a shovel. I'll cry. Might as well. Imagine if that was the basement key. Right, it said 4 items. I'm sure it said 4 items. Yeah, only got 3. A gem, a key, and a coin purse. Where's my 4th item? Yo. Oh. Oh, it's a coupon book. These are so useless. I was expecting to get... No, I wasn't expecting to get a shovel, but I thought I'd get... I was hoping I'd get the shovel, but it was unlikely. I feel like you must be a clue somehow, but I don't know how. That's it. That's going to be us. We're going to call it a day. I got a lot of items right at the end. It would have helped with collecting money. But hey-ho. Can you imagine if I got the coin purse before I picked stuff up? If I'd opened this door before I went back through the conference room and I got all those coins, I don't think I would have got 50. How much does it give me? Yeah, I would have got up to 50, and then I would have been enough to get the good book. Not the Bible, but the best book from the bookshop. Oh well. Could've, would've, shoulda. Didn't. I think that's gonna be us. That's gonna be the end of the day. I've got no more doors. I've got no more... I actually do have a key. That's untrue. But I've got no more doors to open. So that is going to be the end of this run. That was crazy. Not exactly what I wanted from both days, but still discovered a lot. Did you order a book? Yes, I ordered the 40 gold book. But I can't remember what that one was now. And actually, no, I've now ordered 3 books from the bookshop. I just have 1 8-coin book left and 2 50-coin books. So, unless I get that combo again with the conference room and maybe a coin purse, it's going to be a while till I get 50, I think. Realm and Rune, yes. Oh, yes, the planetatorium. Actually, let's see what the guide says, because I'm currently at 16 stars. Yeah, I'm at 16 stars. So if I get 2 more... and then another 1 for the next time I get the observatory, we'll be at Clavis the Key, Diamondus Major. So we'll get 5 diamonds and a key. But if I don't, I'll get the twins, the Farmer's Apple, and Clavis the Key. The twins is 2 extra. You know what? What does the slice do? No, I'm not going to end because there's on star 18, the sale is back. So I'm not going to go to the planetarium, because that'll move my stars forward too many times, and I won't get the benefit of the sale. Because, yeah, cool. Because we want the sale. That's the best one at the moment, because we're trying to get those books. Wonderful. Strategy. Okay, we're going to end the day. We're going to see how we did. And then we'll wrap this up. That's a long one today. But we did learn a lot. As you said, George, it's a lot of stuff. No, sorry, Hoodlum. Your names are both red on my chat. I got you mixed up. Hoodlum said that we've discovered a lot, even though we didn't actually get what we wanted. 112 steps. That's ridiculous. We really got the dining room at a good time. This is a grand manor. That's because we filled in almost the entire grid. I think we did a really good run there. We got a lot of combos that were really helpful. We didn't get any shovels, which is a shame, but we will get the treasure map again, I'm sure. Yeah. That's gonna be us. So if you're watching this later, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying my playthrough so far, and not been tearing your hair out watching me fail to find things. I will be back again soon with another episode. But by that point, I will have hopefully filled in my lovely planning notebook that I'm very excited to start. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next part. Bye!